Hello everyone and welcome to another lovely drama update over here, because right now, once again, people are just online hating on Pokimane, but as well, also kind of on online and real life streamers, and it's kind of like almost a combination video, if you will, because we also have Pokimane now making her comments on Sykkuno. Now, if you guys may have missed it on the channel, maybe have a link for it down below, we did go discuss that Sykkuno kind of came back to streaming. You know, he kind of was like, hey guys, yeah, some crazy stuff happened, I'm back now. And it's kind of been hit with like a really weird reception. A lot of people, thousands of people have unfollowed. A lot of people online are kind of a little skeptical. And of course, he also kind of clean slated everything. He pretty much removed almost every single one of his content creator VIPs, mods. He actually had his own like actual Twitch moderators going up on Twitter and complaining about stuff. I guess this all was kind of covered in the prior video if you guys missed. It's kind of like a part 2 of it all. But the guy came back. And typically when it comes to these online creation stuff, you know, at some point people usually do. You have millions of followers, it's pretty lucrative, you're making some pretty good money, and at the end of the day, you will always have fans that support you. Many big content creators throughout the years, like a Giant Waffle, Dr. Disrespect, loads more. Like I could probably list another 50 of them, had like really big controversies. A lot of people kind of thought they were either in the wrong or, you know, looked differently upon them, if you will. And then on top of that, if you kind of keep on streaming, you will most likely get new viewers over time. You'll most likely drop down a decent bit because if obviously people found out about this stuff and didn't like it, they'll judge you. Or as well, there's kind of a big influx of people who are like, yeah, dude, the Sykkuno guy did cheat, but teach me your ways, this Riz Master over here hitting up every VTuber. Like, although some more memes, quite a few people were actually like, whatever, dude, he cheated, who cares? Let's go and like, just if he wants to go and hit up some VTubers, let him do him. Now, it's kind of up to your own interpretation. We've kind of broken down the videos quite a bit on the channel. At the end of the day, I'm kind of like, hey, I enjoyed my interactions with the guy. I do think he was a cheater. I'm not the biggest fan of cheaters. And I just was not a predator. He didn't hit up kids, but he was definitely messaging a lot of people. So it's kind of your prerogative to see if it's like, it's welcome back, if you dislike him. And with a lot of women, especially women friends, they were not the biggest fan of it. Valkyrie and many other content creators went outside there and like, hey, we don't like this. We don't approve of this. You're a weirdo, you're a creep, you're a predator, whatever it might be. And that's once again why Mujin was getting a lot of hate, Bao was getting a lot of hate, and some people even like Disguised Toast were calling out people like Pokimane, like Valkyrie, for being fake friends, dropping someone at like the, you know, the snap of a finger, if you will, on one type of allegation before the guy even has a chance to respond, and that's where we are kind of as of right now. I try to summarize it pretty quickly. But I guess if you guys want more internal deets or more coverage on the actual turn, I'll have that link down below for all my subscribers, or if you guys missed it. Now, Pokimane obviously has had her own dramas and controversies, or same with other people such as Fuslie and other people involved in that whole, like, OTV circle. Cheating and people calling people out and, you know, a lot of PR that you're basically forced to be PR on. So this is going to be kind of a big drama that happened over here. Now, also, as I'm doing my usual quick shills, and if you guys missed it, dude, I live in Chicago. This isn't anywhere super close near me, but dude, oh my god, I quite literally have had no power. We're about to have another crazy storm if you guys don't see me here on Twitch or on YouTube for a little bit. Bro, I was like literally 18 hours, no power, nothing. My phone was done. Dude, the last thing I saw, like I can't even tell you, I'd probably get demonetized. Dude, I saw some crazy stuff going on in the world, and that was like the last thing I saw, and then I was like, oh god. So I miss the internet. I miss everyone. If I'm like a man who was lost in a forest, dude, for a week. Right now, I'm looking at like these monitors and screens. I have AC on right now before round 2 of these crazy Chicago storms happen. Like we have flood alerts, we have everything. So just letting you guys know, I'm trying. If you guys just don't see me for a little bit, but dude, Chicago got destroyed yesterday, dude. There's some places that are still expected to not have power until Tuesday with more storms rolling on in. Chicago was nuts, dude. Chicago was absolutely nuts. So if anyone does live in Chicago, hit me on up because I need more people in Chicago over here. Now, there's been, let's maybe first and foremost talk about the Pokimane comment on Sykkuno's return. I feel like that's relevant, but then people are also calling her out too as well for her involvement on going to like the F1 race and her eat the rich comments and just the fact that she's such a hypocritical person. It seems like the internet right now just does not like it. And I almost like it. I kind of like it, I think. Mainly because I kind of see these things, I don't know, I'm probably autistic, I'd say. My Twitch chat's been debating that for quite some time. But pattern recognition and seeing what people do over time is a big thing that I kind of note. And someone like Pokimane on many occasions was involved in many bits of drama, so it's almost like a karma, if you will. Like she's over here, I've talked on almost every drama for years, virtue singled and called people on out, and now at this point it's almost like a, I guess karma, if you will, because people are like, hey, you literally said this, you literally did this, and well, I don't want people to always blindly hate on Pokimane. Yeah, dude, some people are not the biggest, happiest people out there, especially in her regards to Sykkuno. So this is her takeover here on Sykkuno returning to streaming in all honesty pretty quickly too.
Actually, speaking of opinions, there is one.
You know, it's always gonna be one of those videos when someone drops the, well, speaking of opinions. It's what kind of gets Pokimane and some of these bigger content creators kind of in the fray, because they'll say all this stuff and people online don't like it or they don't like them, so of course it's gonna get clipped and go viral and everything.
There is one thing I'm willing to share my opinion on. I saw Sykkuno's back. After a month?
It was about
a month and a half?
It was about a month, yeah.
I've spent longer getting over situationships. I'm not joking.
I'm kind of the same boat, I'll be honest with you. I'm a lover boy at heart, though I have not really been pursuing any women. Once again, quick reminder, I've actually had a few people emailing me. I probably should make a proper video on this or tweet about this, so if you guys see it, like, please go watch it, single boost if you will. I have actually had quite a few people impersonating me, trying to hit up women, trying to hit up, like, VTubers, I think, or just trying to generally scam people. Please know that I am very anti-Discord. I don't go on Discord too often. I don't really interact with fans too much. Like, fans, are you guys fans? I don't know. I just think you guys, I just read your comments. I like, you know, I don't know. I think it's just homies. I don't know. I'm no one famous. But just always please keep in mind that I'm not usually, like, you can double check. You know, I don't know the best way to do it. Yeah, maybe if I follow you on Twitter, you can just double ask. Or you can tweet at me. I'll probably see it. I don't know. Just letting everyone know that's not me. I'm also with Pokimane, dude. Like, I almost feel like we gotta play it out, but I almost want to react to each part. I do think the Sykkuno return was a little too quick, dudes. Gotta keep it $1.50. I kind of like, I'm not really necessarily supporting him per se. I guess I kind of am. It's like, he was a cheater. Yes, that's bad. If you don't like cheating, you know, that's move on. You did maybe a little too much. Maybe you don't like it. That's fine. You know, like, you just don't like the guy. That's okay. I'm not going to try to go and be like, oh my God, he's the best person I've ever seen ever. He saved my cat in a tree. He brought my power back. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. But, because I don't really know him that much. But when it comes to this stuff, I do agree. Like, 1 month isn't really that much time to have a full-on, like, real relationship reconciliation, to work on yourself, to, like, kind of really process what happened. There are things that I've done even, like, 3-4 years ago. I'm still trying to work out the kinks on. Now, I think I'm a pretty self-aware person, or at least try to be, like, or at least try to be somewhat emotionally involved in a lot of things I do in my life. So I don't think I'm, like, that dumb. Or at least I hope I'm not. But it is true. It's like, there's a lot of things you kind of have to, like, I guess, I don't know, like, figure out. Now, you can still do that in combination with streaming, but when you have a lot of money, you have a lot of time, and I think kind of like the big root of that all was the access of streaming, like able to do all these collabs with people, and like, oh, I'm just hanging out with people, it's my job. Or able to message all these people, oh, I'm just marketing, collabing, see if anyone would be fun to meet in the future. Like, it almost kind of gave an easy access towards other folks. Now, I'm assuming based on how wide scale this was, he's not going to do that. Or if one person calls him out for it in the future, it's pretty, like, it's basically like Sykkuno Drama Bomb 2.0, if you will. So it's what I'm not going to do, and I always have faith in people becoming better over time. I actually truly do. But I do agree, I think it was a little too quick. I even said in my prior videos. And as well, also, Pokimane's dropping the situation. Dude, I'm a lover, like I said. Even for situationships, although I don't usually get too involved, if it's kind of ramping up, I usually like to put in my all for relationships. There's definitely been situationships I'll still take, you know, a few months to get over, you know? Or like they kind of like linger for a little while, whether besides all this other stuff that happened. Now, people might make fun of me or even Pokimane for that, completely understand, but at the same time, it was kind of quick. I do kind of agree. Now, people usually hate Pokimane. This is technically like a big critiquing Pokimane video, so me agreeing with her might be a hot take, but it's also kind of weird to bring this up on stream. Maybe some people are saying that, like even one person's even dropping like Twitter clip farming things on the in the chat. Basically like, yep, this is definitely about to get clipped and definitely about to get posted everywhere, and that's why I'm even making a video on this right now.
He said 3 sentences, few week vacation. I'm good. God bless. God bless.
Like, people could hate, I mean, we'll read through another 50 Pokimane hate comments, but that is kind of a funny reaction. Although some people are saying, why is it even your business? Bill's gotta get paid. You know, as well, new dog went to the gym making fun of the Fedmeister situation from years ago.
Don't worry, guys. No, that's all I'll say.
I wish you would have said it. You should have said it.
I wanna feel your body It's okay if Clippers hate me as long as I feel like I said what I meant and I meant what I said.
It wasn't that bad, at least it was cool.
There will be, and that's what's gonna happen 9 times out of 10. 1 time out of 10, I might be like, oh shit, I didn't say that the way that I meant. But
so whatever, she's calling out Sykkuno and being like, hey, you came back way too quick. Now, I kind of agree. But also, what else are you really supposed to do? And maybe gaming is like his getting back to his norm. Maybe he is just a degen gamer. He was playing games outside of his 8-hour-plus streams. And like in theory, like you do have to rip off the Band-Aid at some point. So when does that happen? Like when do you decide when the Band-Aid is to come off? So he just did a little quicker. Maybe also a lot of people thought he wasn't doing that bad. The girl took him back, so it kind of seems maybe in his head he's chill. I don't know. You guys go and tell me. It's a little bit more up in the air. I mean, there really is no real proper way to do it, and you will probably get critique anyway. So it's almost maybe better just to get it done, rip off the Band-Aid, get back to business, you know? So that's, I don't know. But anyway, so people online are also calling this out. So I kind of agree with Pokimane. I gotta be honest. I can't lie. Well, people, dude, are not happy with Pokimane. She's talking about the Sykkuno stuff, talking about like double standards, talking about everything. And also get called out even more, too. Same girl who said nothing about her girlfriend sleeping with Oak, by the way, and she has an opinion on Sykkuno doing things with adults. Okay. Like, jeez. Just shows the type of person she really is, known as a friend in her eyes, all just disposable pawns. And when one's ran their course and hype or done something controversial, she will throw them away like garbage. This is the type of person everyone hates behind closed doors. And there is a little bit of truth to this, mainly because she was also living with Eliam. Now, I think Eliam was also in the wrong, and she completely dropped the guy instantly, which, in all honesty, I kind of agree with. That Eliam guy seemed like a cheater, financial abuser. He's kind of been excommunicated a lot. Like, we haven't really seen him doing any, like, streams with these OTV people. I mean, maybe a little smidgen bit. I think he was still streaming on Twitch, but he hasn't, like, really tweeted or done anything. He went complete radio silent. A lot of people were calling him out. And he was also living with Pokimane a while ago. I think I even have, like, one of the clips over here. Yeah, this is Eliam. Like, they were literally living together. People were assuming they were dating. I don't think they were. But also people are bringing up, like, the Pokimane roommate situation. These people probably are dating. I don't know why we're getting out of the love life, but whatever, you know, you can kind of see. Like people are kind of calling her out for hiding this relationship or calling it her roommate when they're, like, doing, like, TikToks and videos. And I don't know. I think that is a little weird, but whatever.
I had to bring some help.
No, hey, no worries, no worries. Oh my god,
The neighbor!
Yo, what's good, bro?
Nice to see you. We met.
Yeah, we met.
How you doing, bro?
Pleasure.
Chris, nice
Of course,
to meet you.
bro.
Good to meet you, man. Marlon, man. Good to meet you, brother.
Nice to see you.
Oh my god. You know, people are like, oh, why is your neighbor showing up at parties? Why are you bringing them? What's going on? Why have they met before? I don't think I really care that much about streamers' personal relationships too much. And maybe some people are in the same boat for Sykkuno. It's like, hey, if they liked his stream, thought he was entertaining, had their comfort stream, those go back to him and chill, whatever. Another take of her being self-inserted like Bumblebee from Teen Titans Go. Anyone who uses the term situationship seriously should be institutionalized for life. That's why I don't talk to women anymore, dude. Like, I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm never gonna wife. She's so, like, people just don't like her, dude. Wants to fire her employees. They won't upload a podcast episode involving Hassan. Hangs out with a thief, an essayer, fake usual LA streamer, an overall R word. Also cringe to say God bless, yet she isn't nowhere faithful. Dude, people just hate her, dude. Like, no matter what you do online, people just hate Pokimane, dude. She literally blocked thousands from her recent F1 post. We'll get to that. And then what about Fuslie, which is kind of crazy because Fuslie, I think, is like the one girl that Sykkuno did not un-VIP in that whole group. So maybe had like some good friendship bonding, maybe some like low-key text or something. A lot of people like Valkyrie, Skara, they're all said like, yeah, I hit him up and talked in person. I don't know if I like him still or not. And when people say God bless when being shady, like stop trying to act like the bigger person you're not. You know, hey guys, I'm cutting all off. I'm distancing myself from Sykkuno. 3 weeks later, so about Sykkuno. Keep coming back after messing up so many times. You set the example. Two people do not like Pokimane. All these performative streamers shouldn't have fan bases. Amazing flip-flopping from the usual people. I find it weird that a woman who's been careful not to say anything about her private life for 10 years is now openly saying she's been in situationships. Does she even know the definition before using it? 3 old sentences are out here doing trauma as well. Like this girlfriend has no problem, but Pokimane does. Who watches this hag? Like, people hate her, dude. You know, like, people are just mad. They're not happy with it. So anyway, she's talking about Sykkuno saying he came back too quick. It's like kind of a more of a tamer take, if you will. But as I also mentioned too, we also have people like, King Min saying Pokimane finally blocked me. And a lot of people were kind of holding Pokimane accountable on all these tweets. You guys can kind of see this. You see, like, we hate the rich. Aren't you the rich? And a lot of people are like, dude, Pokimane, like, you just had so many bad takes. The fact you open your mouth, like, everyone has so much ammo against her. That clip of her and Jace was so gold. He called her out, and she had to counter that with the worst possible way of saying the ultra rich, like the F. Then followed up with the I'm rich in friendship to divert the topic. She is so unlikable. And then some people are saying you only hate these influencers that are far more jealous than you. Her response was so perfect too. No, not me, rich. They're rich people that are richer than me. Not a direct quote. And just, you can see a lot of people just did not like this take. She was blocking a lot of people. Like, this was from the initial clip. If I could try to refind it, I think I had it pull on up. It was from this one, and this really was probably the worst clip that anyone could ever possibly say. Like, this right here is probably the worst thing you can do as a rich person, because I think people forget that, like, Twitch and YouTube is supported by you guys. Like, thank you guys for watching an ad. If you guys swing by my Twitch stream or you guys subscribe here, whatever you guys do, like, generally, thank you guys. Because without me, I'm nothing. Like, without you guys watching this content, there's literally nothing. On my Twitch, there's nothing. My subscribers, like, I'm literally nothing without you guys. And it's always weird when people kind of forget that. So, yeah, Pokimane, how do you get sponsors and made a bunch of money throughout the years? People watched you. How do you make money still? People watch your ads and give you subs. So, like, yeah, I don't know. It's just really weird. So this is the clip. I'm sure you guys have seen this, but once again, people are like, bro, you spend all this money going to F1, going to Monaco.
Do you think someday we'll have a revolution like that in America? Right? It's getting there, right?
We already have one.
Another one.
What's going on?
The wealth disparity is getting bad.
The wage gap, I hate that shit.
No wealth disparity.
So, like, I've broken this down before, but, like, she's like the wealth disparity. Like, this woman's multi-millionaire, dude. Like,
the wage gap, I hate that shit.
No wealth.
She streams like 2 hours every other like few days and is probably making more money than everyone watching this video, dude. So like in you're just in like her bedroom doing nothing.
Disparity.
Wealth disparity.
Wage gap is like between men and women. Men and women, we love each other.
Thanks.
So she's trying to be like just performative and all weird. It's like she's trying to like correct him, and I think he was more so trying to make a joke. Like it's just wealth disparities. They're both millionaires. It's just nuts.
And we hate the rich. Anyways. Too much.
Aren't you the rich?
No! Like the ultra rich, the ultra giga rich.
So everyone's still once again is like, wait, what, dude? Like, it's just like you can literally never work a day for the rest of your life. You live in like the Hollywood Hills, dude. Like you're working with all these mega brands. Everyone just hated her for this.
You have to clarify. They're gonna clip that and it's gonna make you look bad.
Oh.
You gotta say the billionaires.
The billionaires.
Because you are rich.
The Bezos.
You can't be saying that.
I am. I'm rich in friendship.
Yes.
It's just so cheesy, so stupid. It's like, no, you are rich. Even the chat saying you are rich, Like, it's just stupid. Like, this is a generationally horrible, bad clip. I will show this play every time we make fun of Pokimane. It gets brought up every time. It's just like, everyone's like, dude, what is, like, you're literally a millionaire. You're doing all this crazy stuff, everything. So nonetheless, this is part of the same clip too as well from before. So anyway, the whole big deal is that she made this tweet. Spent the weekend at F1 in Monaco. Spent like $11,000 too as well. And people are not happy. Like, you can even see the very first comment, just eat the rich, right? And this is apparently like, huge, like, a lot of money being spent. People are like, why is this girl here? Like, everyone's like, what on earth is going on, dude? Like, what on earth? Like, you're at this crazy event, you're over here in Monaco, you're like traveling the world, tens of thousands of dollars for plane tickets, outfits, dresses, yachts, going to the actual place, whatever, everything. Everything. So people are just not like, they're like, bro, you were just once again are just the most performative person ever. What is this clip? I have not pre-watched this. What is this?
Wealth disparities.
Oh,
I
it's just
wouldn't
this.
be a billionaire for more than society. If I ever was a billionaire, I wouldn't be a billionaire for more than a day. I would give away most of my money.
You could like, everyone's like, you could like literally give money to charity right now as you speak.
Like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? I know.
Oh, I forgot about the cookie thing too. Yeah, she did the stupid cookie thing. She's greedy as all hell.
Oh, I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so.
And once again, everyone just does not like this woman for a lot of reasons. Oh, God. Anyway, so, dude, everyone out here. So you hung out with the rich, you told Jason you hate, right? Like, dude, dude. This is so ironic of you, Pokey. Eat the rich. Am I right, dude? 14,000 likes, 4,000 likes. Hates the rich, by the way. 4,000. Dude, people hate her, dude. The comments here are insane, Emilio. They missed the part where you are a literal queen. You mog literally every girl out there. K-pop idols can never compare. You are the greatest K-pop idol of our generation. Never change. Okay. Okay. Eat the rich, more like eat with the rich. Eat the rich, am I right, fellas? Like, it just, dude, literally everyone. Everyone out, oh my god, this person put this as their phone background, I can't. So you guys can see so much. The hypocrisy astounding these are Is that the same John that said eat the rich, now she's prostituting herself out of a billionaires? It's really hard to be all around all those gross rich people, right? So I guess you don't hate the rich. We wouldn't have known unless you told us all you post is thirst traps. Not about F1 are in these pictures. Yeah, dude, like, literally never, there's not a single car picture. Even here, dude, there's nothing going on. Oh my god, and nothing shows hate for the rich and hang out with the rich people at F1. Like, dude, yeah, you literally, yeah, you hate the rich, she says, well, at F1 events and seats that cost at least $20,000. I heard 11,000, but that's, I mean, that's still so much money. Like, just even scrolling through these all, dude, just everyone. There's so, didn't you hate the rich 5 minutes ago? Just literally so many people are not happy with this girl. Like, people are calling her out for the Sykkuno take, being like, hey, like, yeah, why are you even involving with this? You set your standards out here for other people too as well. It just is literally nuts, dude. There's always literally something going on. Now, apparently there was also some girl in the regards to this saying, like, there was a woman who posed as a mediator between her to get close to her. Like, this is not cool. I thought this was crazy side drama, but I want to talk about this. Where she's apparently, like, suing some random girl from, like, trying to impersonate her, kind of. Let's split up.
I went through the craziest thing, and I simply have to share it as a warning to others, especially if you're a content creator. Basically, I was invited to this event by a really big brand, and a brand that I like, and they told me that it was going to be a really VIP, like, luxurious experience. I was being flown out business. They said I was going to get, like, a 5-star hotel.
Once again, like, she's like, she'll work with any company, she'll give away all of her money, but whatever, when it offers her free dinner, you know, it is just, there's a reason why people don't like her.
VIP viewing experience of this event that we were going to with the brand. I was also told that one of my mutuals was going to be at this event, and I was like, this is so cool. My team pitched me everything. So I go to the brand, and for starters, I ask for a +1 because I'm supposed to film content, so I want someone to film for me. And the brand gets back to us, and they're like, I don't want to bring like a +1 just as a friend. Like, I want someone to help me film content. And again, they're like, no, sorry, like, this is so VIP. You're not allowed a +1. I just accepted it. I was like, okay, I'll just do my best to solo film, and hopefully it turns out okay. Then also ask for GA tickets, and they're like, sorry, we don't have any more. And they're taking so long to confirm my flight. It's getting close to the day that I'm supposed to fly out, and even the night before I'm supposed to fly out, my flight still hasn't been confirmed. So my team tells the agency, get us on a call with the brand direct. They all get on a Zoom call, and there's this lady from the agency named Stacy. She's the one who's telling my team all this information and telling them that she works at the brand and with the brand. So my team asks the brand, hey, what is Stacy's role in your company exactly? And the brand turns to us and says, our company? And my team's like, our team? Stacy told us she was with you guys. And in the middle of this Zoom call, Stacy is caught in 4K. Guess what she does? She just leaves the Zoom call.
That's funny.
The reason that
It's
this
horrible.
is so crazy is because apparently, all along, the brand did give me a +1, and they did give me GA tickets, and she took those things. She booked herself a flight, a hotel. She took the GA tickets. I don't know if she was gonna resell them or what, but lady was just like straight scamming both us and the brand. Also, it turns out at this event, the mutual of mine that they said was gonna be there was never actually gonna be there. A bunch of the stuff that she promised, like a 5-star hotel, all this luxurious stuff, that was all lies that she told us to get me to go. Also, this Stacy lady posted on her LinkedIn that she was going to this event with me in case any companies want to work with me. And I had asked to fly out the day after the event. And Stacy told my team, sorry, the brand needs you to stay an extra day. Like, they can't fly you out the day after. And apparently that was also a lie. Like, the brand fully approved me leaving the day after the event, that we caught this, like, the day that
I feel, I mean, you guys can critique Pokimane. I critique her all the time. I think she's like the most like performative person I've ever seen. If something happened like this to happen to me, I'd feel horrible, bro. This is like literally catfishing to the extreme. I feel bad.
I was flying out, but it's
People
still
are
so
schizos.
scary to think.
Roller
Like,
coaster.
and then I just pull up to this event, and I'm like, oh man, like, it kind of sucks. I don't have a +1. And she turns to me and she's like, I'm your +1. Like, what the hell? Or even
That's so
worse,
creepy.
like, she was trying to keep me there an extra day. For what? And she'd already gotten away with so many lies. I'm just shook. The brand was equally shook. Like, we were both victims in this scenario. She was lying to us both. I just felt the need to share this story. Like, please, please, please be careful. Even with brand deals, even with agencies, like, do your due diligence and double check everything. And also, when people say, like, fake it till you make it, they mean be a little confident, not fraudulent. Like, this is insane. I just wanted to share this as a cautionary tale.
I feel bad. That's a crazy situation. But anyway, she still, she did also still go and make all these crazy weird comments and been blocking people, dude. Apparently she's been blocking everyone. Like even people in the quote tweets are like, eat the rich, $11,000 ticket for an event where she's going to check her phone every 3 minutes out here too. Eat the rich and we hate the rich. Yet this clown shows off how much better she is been being rich, you know? You see all these comments, all these whatever too as well. If I ever became incredibly rich, I would without a doubt want Pokimane to be the one who eats all of that wealth. Like, what? Okay, dude. Like, you know, but you guys kind of just see, like, a lot of people are being like, oh, these socialist, hypocritical people, like the Hassans and out there, they're all fake, and it does honestly kind of seem like they are fake. Even on other tweets, too, as well. As situationships gets railed by her neighbor, tries to give you advice or berate how you should live your life, man. You know, she didn't have those views about Fusely when she broke up a literal marriage. And as a lot of people were calling out Fusely, which is crazy that Sykkuno kept her, but whatever, maybe their vibes. I'm not gonna judge. She's the definition of evil, and now she's rage baiting even more. She'll be unknown in 5 years. 40-year-old woman talking about a situationship. Holy, grow up already. It just, you guys can just see, dude. She's trying to see if she has the same influence she had years ago. She doesn't. Absolutely no self-awareness too as well. Was this the same guy from before? Was he just baiting? He hopefully he was. Pokimane, no one cares if a grown man cheated on a girlfriend. They didn't have kids. And they weren't married and stuff. I mean, I still think it's bad, but like it's kind of like whatever, you know. I've seen so much worse in the Twitch sphere. That's kind of why I'm like, just whatever. It is bad. Like I don't like cheating, but you know, they talked about it, went public with it, took some time off. I still think it should have been a little bit more time, but I mean, whatever. She's as fun as she come. Her goonship is down. She laced Sykkuno for years and now acts like she's better than him. Her downfall needs to be studied. Yeah, they literally hung out in real life and visit each other's homes and stuff, and like it's just weird that they're like throwing tea towards each other now. It just does look really bad. You know, it just is a weird, bad vibe, you know, at least you gotta be honest. Now, it's actually kind of crazy, too. Here's Asmongold just chiming in. I don't know, sometimes I just throw him on in because he's yap about everything. And here's his kind of taking the whole wealth disparity vibe, kind of the same conversation here.
Actual rich people have like 50 different buffer layers that they use to avoid having to ever see a person that's poor.
Also, kind of notice how this kind of was how Pokimane explained her story. I mean, I sympathize with her, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just like you have this team and you don't even have to interact with people and everything gets booked for you. You don't even have to deal with like people buying tickets, reselling tickets, organizers, everything. That's like a 10, 15 person job already right there alone. You know, tickets, everything, just checking your emails, having a literal team organize the stuff. Like
they don't even know that these things exist, right? Things, I mean, I'm referring to poor people, right? They don't even know what they are, right? It's like you hear about these people, like they understand poor people in the same way that you understand a zebra. Like you've seen pictures of zebras, you've learned about zebras in school, you've even seen videos of zebras, and maybe even you went to a zoo once or twice when you were a kid and you saw a couple of them. But like, you're not really going around seeing zebras every fucking day, are you?
That's how people feel like with poor people, it seems like. Dude, you're never in the hood, you're never like around actual people, you have DoorDash coming to your house. Like, I don't know. You don't have to work at like a retail like Target, Walmart, and seeing the actual like just everywhere in the world. It's crazy. So I want to hear your thoughts and comments on the whole Pokimane situation. Now we have like a random side one over here. It kind of just also ties into with these in real life streamers as a whole, and like just chatter streamers. Because there's a big drama that also happened too from these streamers who are kind of bothering people in real life.
After day 2, chat.
It just kind of shows that just people are kind of just getting sick of people. They're like, no camera.
Oh, hey, chill. Okay, chill. Put the camera. Chill.
Now, this guy really shouldn't be pushing people and doing stuff, yeah. But people are also being like, yeah, you show these cameras in people's faces, of course people are going to feel bad.
We're leaving, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Chill.
Okay, I'll tell
Hey, why is he being like that?
Okay, hey, over there, Kevin, just film it over there.
Put it.
Just film it. Bye.
Okay. Chill. No, my cameraman. Chill. Okay. I know. Okay. Okay.
No.
Okay, calm. No, don't touch him, bro. It's expensive.
Okay, we're leaving.
This random woman's just doing nothing.
We're leaving.
What the fuck?
We're leaving. Let's go.
No.
Nowhere.
No. The cameraman. Relax, we're leaving. Why is he so pressing up?
It is a little weird that they are still following him, but like, just you could tell people just are just done. People like don't really like the in real life streamers, the Logan Pauls in your face and all that. And it kind of, I think, stems into Pokimane too. It's like people see this stuff, they see these reactions, and it's just like, if you're just performative, you're being annoying, you're being weird. It just seems like this internet has changed completely, finally, where you're kind of allowed to hold people accountable. You're allowed to be like, hey, we just don't like you from this reason. And hopefully it doesn't happen to me. You probably will, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know, man. Just people have a lot of opinions everywhere, especially on Pokimane. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. We are on Twitch as well. Let's hope that my internet and like power stays on. If not, I'll miss you guys fondly. I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you all so much for watching.